Made it to the start of our week, and it will be a chilly one for us across the 4 states. Also, wind advisory going into effect later this morning, and breezy evening conditions are in store for us as well with the windy ones. Our Wesco Home Furnishings Tower Cam, a beautiful horizon starting to build in right there. I mean, hello, we're here this morning, and we're so happy again you joined us. We're in the 50s and 40s, so you want to send the kids off to school with a jacket, and with all of the dry air surrounding us and these cooler temperatures along with the winds coming through, it will be extra cool outside. This wind advisory will go into effect around 9 a.m. this morning and is set to last till about 1 p.m. this afternoon. But near the latter parts of our morning, early afternoon, gusts are expected to be at least over 25 miles an hour, and that's on the lower side. We could see some areas really west and along Highway 65 and also I-49 see those gusts really start to increase closer to 45 miles an hour, while the rest of us could also see some gusts close to 40 miles an hour. So a very windy day for us. Keep all loose objects or objects that could go flying around inside, because these winds are going to be no joke, especially during the latter parts of our morning and early afternoon. But as this dry air continues to surround us as well, we'll see this upper level low off to our west in the central plains really starting to tighten up that pressure gradient, and that's what's going to bring us all the breezy conditions today, windy ones as well, and then also breezy conditions tomorrow. But pushing into this evening, we're expected to see temperatures really drop close to possibly freezing, which could bring in the threat of some overnight frost. Also, with the drier conditions this afternoon and also tomorrow afternoon, we're monitoring the chance for some elevated fire weather conditions, specifically for some dormant grasslands. They could possibly see some of that activity. But for our temperatures for today, we're expected to be below that seasonal average going into tomorrow. But today, we will be above that average, and we'll see a range of temperatures in the 60s and 70s throughout this week, but at least it'll finally start to feel like fall. We're still expected, though, to be above that seasonal average going into the next 6 to 10 days as a whole, because we are quite behind when it comes to dropping into the fall-like temperatures, but at least they're here, so we can be grateful for that. But this rain coming in could hopefully help with some of the drier conditions we've been experiencing and the worsening drought condition that continues to build into the 4 states off to our east near Springfield. They did get elevated last week to extreme drought conditions, and that moderate drought continues to surround most of us, with severe drought still creeping into some of the 4 states. But our highs for today, Joplin around 77 degrees, 79 in Miami, and then also 80 degrees in Bonita. We'll see those 70s and 80s on the board, keeping us on the warmer side for today. But as we drop to this evening, we'll see those cooler temperatures come through with some possible chances to hit near freezing temperatures, which does bring in the chance for some overnight frost. So you do possibly want to bring your plants in as we get into this evening as well, so they don't get any frost on them. Now, here's your KSM forecast from the local weather authority. It'll be a very windy afternoon for us. We'll see that southerly flow push through, and then